Welcome to Preserving for You. This series will discuss research-backed home food preservation methods. I'm Joanne Vann.
And I'm Shannon Autry. We're with the Cooperative Extension Service of the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture. Today we're tackling one of your kids' favorite vegetables, broccoli. We'll show you how to freeze it so you can enjoy garden fresh flavor all year long.
Freezing is one of the easiest, most convenient, and least time-consuming methods of preserving vegetables at home. But did you know there's a bit of science behind doing it well?
This process involves lowering the temperature of the broccoli until the water inside it turns to ice. That frozen state creates an environment where most microbes can't grow, helping to keep your food safe.
The key to successful freezing is rapid and uniform cooling. That helps prevent large ice crystals from forming, which can damage the texture and quality of your vegetables.
Understanding the science, like how heat moves out of the food and how quickly it freezes, is important. It plays a big role in preserving the flavor, nutrition, and appeal of the vegetables you choose to freeze.
Now, not all vegetables freeze equally well. Some vegetables, such as broccoli, cauliflower, peas, and green beans, they freeze beautifully, retaining their texture and flavor.
But others, like lettuce, cucumbers, and potatoes, don't hold up as well. They can turn mushy or lose quality after thawing.
While we'll focus on broccoli today, there are many other freezing methods and vegetable types to explore.
For the most accurate and up-to-date information on freezing and other home food preservation techniques, we recommend trusted sources like the National Center for Home Food Preservation's website, So Easy to Preserve by the University of Georgia Cooperative Extension Service, and the USDA's Guide to Home Canning, which includes freezing guidance and is available as a free download.
Avoid relying on outdated cookbooks, celebrity advice, or even old leaflets. Some older publications, even official ones, may contain unsafe or outdated instructions. Always use current research-based resources.
Now, let's get started with freezing broccoli, one of the best and easiest vegetables to preserve at home.
Start with broccoli that's firm and deep green. Skip any heads with yellow spots or limp stems.
Give it a good rinse under cool water. Then cut the florets into bite-sized pieces, about an inch or so. Don't forget the stems. Peel and slice them. They freeze well and are great in soups and stir-fries.
Start with firm, young, tender stalks with compact heads. Avoid yellowing or wilted florets.
Remove the leaves and woody portions. Separate the heads into convenient-sized sections.
If using broccoli from the garden, immerse it in a brine solution. 4 teaspoons of salt per gallon of water for 30 minutes. This helps remove insects.
Split the heads lengthwise so that the florets are no more than 1.5 inches across.
Let's talk about containers. Choosing the right packaging is key to keeping your broccoli fresh and safe in the freezer.
Foods for your freezer need proper packaging to protect their flavor, color, and moisture content and nutritional value from the dry climate inside the freezer.
The type of container you choose depends on the food you're freezing, your personal preferences, and what's available. But there are some important guidelines to follow.
First, don't freeze fruits and vegetables in containers larger than 1/2 gallon. Bigger containers freeze too slowly, which can affect the quality of the food. Gallon bags are great for storing loose foods that have already been frozen.
In general, packaging materials should have these characteristics: moisture vapor resistance, durability and leak-proof seals, flexibility at low temperatures so they don't crack or break, resistance to oil, grease, and water, protection from absorbing off flavors or odors. They should be easy to seal and easy to label.
There are 2 main types of containers recommended for freezing: rigid containers and flexible bags or wraps. Each has its place depending on what you're freezing and how.
Rigid containers made of plastic or glass are ideal for broccoli, especially if you want to stack and organize your freezer. Their straight sides make it easier to remove frozen foods.
Just be careful with glass. Regular glass jars can break at freezer temperatures. If you're using glass, opt for wide mouth, dual purpose jars designed for both freezing and canning. These are tempered to handle the temperature changes. Check the manufacturer's website to determine if your jars are appropriate for freezing.
The wide mouth also makes it easier to remove those partially thawed foods. If you're using standard canning jars with narrow necks, the National Center for Home Food Preservation recommends leaving extra headspace to allow for expansion. Otherwise, the jar could crack.
And make sure the lids fit tightly. If they don't, reinforce the seal with freezer tape, which is designed to stick even at freezing temperatures.
One note, those cardboard cartons like used for ice cream aren't moisture vapor resistant enough for long-term freezer storage. If you do use them, line them with a freezer bag or wrap.
Flexible freezer bags and wraps are ideal for broccoli florets because they enable easy removal of air and conserve space.
You can use plastic freezer wrap, freezer paper, or heavy-duty aluminum foil. These materials help protect against freezer burn and moisture loss.
Freezer bags are available in various sizes and closure types. Some twist and tie while others zip or press to seal. No matter the type, always press out as much air as possible when sealing.
Less air means less freezer burn and better quality when you thaw your broccoli.
Broccoli is packed with nutrients and perfect for freezing, but there are a few steps you'll want to follow to keep it tasting its best.
Freezing vegetables isn't just about tossing them into the freezer. We'll walk you through the process so your broccoli stays crisp, green, and delicious. Blanching is a critical step for freezing vegetables like broccoli. It stops enzyme activity that can cause loss of flavor, color, and texture during storage.
Here's how to do it. Prepare boiling water using 1 gallon of water per pound of broccoli for best results. Add the broccoli. Once the water is at a rolling boil, add the florets and the stems. Start timing immediately. Blanch for 3 minutes for both florets and stems. Cool quickly. Transfer the broccoli to an ice water bath for the same amount of time, 3 minutes, to stop the cooking process. Then drain thoroughly. Excess water can cause ice crystals and freezer burn.
Why is blanching so important? Without it, enzymes continue to work even in the freezer, resulting in tough, bitter broccoli and faded color.
Here are a few tips. Keep the water boiling throughout the process. If you add too much broccoli at once, the temperature drops and the blanching won't be effective. Work in small batches for the best quality. You can also use steam for 5 minutes to blanch your broccoli rather than using the boiling water method.
Once cooled and drained, pack broccoli into freezer-safe containers or bags. Leave no headspace.
Seal tightly and freeze immediately. Removing air helps prevent freezer burn.
For best quality and safety, cook broccoli directly from frozen or thaw safely in the refrigerator or under cold running water. Never thaw at room temperature.
Most frozen vegetables should be cooked without thawing first. This helps preserve texture and nutrients. Thanks for joining us. For more information, check out the resources listed in the video and contact your county Family and Consumer Science agent for help.